I've prioritized Dota above everything else. I've averaged approximately 6 to 8 hours a day. So that's 10 years of 6 to 8 hours a day. The Commonwealth Games, it's the biggest opportunity of my life. And I want to use it to prove myself.
Nice!
It's good for just making my body feel like it doesn't need food. There we go. Right, which is good. This stuff tastes good. Just chill, just chill. This morning I went to bed at about 6 AM after watching Dota and woke up at about 2 PM to get back on the grind. If I want to be as good as other people in the world, I want to be able to commit 12 hours a day to Dota.
Now, the captain, Fury!
When you think esports, Dota 2 is one of the very first games that come to mind. It's one of the biggest in the world. It's insane how much money you can win just by winning one single grand final.
Dota is like a mix of football and chess. So you've got the teamwork of football, you've got the strategy of chess. As in chess, you move all your pieces around the board, pressuring the queen, pressuring the king. That's the same in Dota. You've got your 5 heroes played by 5 different players, and the whole game you're just slowly moving towards destroying the enemy base. Every game is super different, and every game is a game that you can think through. Like you're playing Counter-Strike, amazing game, super fun. But it's far more mechanical skill related than thought process. In Dota, you stand in the correct spot and suddenly you have an advantage. You save a spell or cast a spell at the right time, you suddenly have an advantage. I don't only feel like I'm learning Dota while I'm practicing Dota. I'm learning more about myself as a person every day. I mean, the Commonwealth Games is epic. I would love to go to the Commonwealth Games. I'd love to represent New Zealand. I'm good enough to represent New Zealand. Like, me and my team should be, hopefully, we should be the best team in New Zealand.
Good evening and welcome back everyone to the NZESF E-Black qualifiers. We have the top eSport athletes from around the country competing to be in E-Black.
How's the nerves?
Don't have nerves. Nerves don't exist for Dota. Okay. Come on.
Waiting for the visual.
You try and target these two.
I'm gonna bad fix it. Oh, there's an axe behind us.
No.
DK's coming.
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Alright, good shit.
Nice.
Shit.
No, we just gotta see what the Aussies are doing and then fuck them up.
Sam, congratulations.
Thank you. There we go, it sounds like Mum heard as well.
Yes, her mum heard that as well, that's just good. So does this mean that we can officially call you the captain of the E-Blacks?
It does mean you can call me the captain of the E-Blacks.
Excellent.
Now our Dota 2 Open team competed through the E-Blacks qualifier and they ran pretty much undefeated through the entire tournament. We have a very, very strong side and we're here joined with Fury, the captain, in studio. Does this feel surreal for you?
It does. It's so awesome to be part of a movement that's going to be one of the first for esports going forward.
Fury's not just a great Dota player, he's not just a great Dota captain, but he's almost like an ambassador for Dota in our region and in our country. So for him to be able to lead the team that represents New Zealand onto the next stage, I have so much faith in that man.
Sam would be less than 2 here, but already starting to learn to play chess with his brother. As a 3-year-old, he'd already worked out multiplications. He obviously had this brain where he could see things in different levels, different dimensions.
It was probably only when I turned 6 or 7, my brother managed to get his first computer, and I was able to start watching.
I wanted him to get good grades at schooling and go on to university and get a profession or a career. But by year 8, it was clear that he was just totally gaming focused.
I noticed Sam was better than me at Dota very early on because it took him maybe a month or 2 to surpass me. His brain works on a different wavelength to other people.
I do also know that there were times when I thought he was at school and they were at an internet cafe.
How'd that make you feel?
Furious.
In my final year of high school, I was already playing competitive Dota. I don't think my mum really knew that at that stage. I think she just thought it was a hobby. I loved the competitiveness, I loved the fighting, and I loved the fact that I was actually really, really good at it. Yeah, I went to uni. I was competing at this stage, so I was like probably in my prime, like I was definitely at my peak.
I was delighted that he'd started uni. I was delighted that he was doing some computer science courses.
But it was difficult. I struggled a lot to balance the two, and after a year and a half I did end up dropping uni, and that whole period was one of my biggest regrets. Just not putting that commitment into Dota.
Going to the Commonwealth Games means everything for Sam. I think it's the biggest opportunity he's had yet, and with the way things have gone in his gaming career, this is possibly his last hurrah on the big stage.
Welcome back to another day of the Commonwealth Esports Championships. We're going to be moving over with the Australian versus New Zealand match.
I actually think we'll beat Australia. I think we're playing so well in scrims.
This is going to be a fantastic one, New Zealand versus Australia. Normally we play together. Tonight we're playing against each other. Team Australia, double kill, goes straight over to Juice. But you know what? He's thirsty, he's pulling out the straw, wants a little bit more juice, and Fury will be the flavor of the day. New Zealand trying to find something back, but it's so quickly reacted on by Australia.
You know, Australia are going to pounce with this opportunity. The damage continuing to funnel in, and this is really starting to get out of control for the E-Blacks.
Australia don't want to win this. They want to shove New Zealand into the dirt. The GGs are out. Team Australia are going to Birmingham.
There we go. Quick, clean conclusion to it all.
After our loss to Australia, I got myself a part-time job to help with finances. I haven't been working since February, so I kind of needed it. So I'm just working at a nightclub over the weekends. Overall, like, I haven't saved a cent from gaming. It hasn't really ever been enough. I'm 26 now. I am definitely getting near that older age, and I'm definitely needing some of like just life's general stability. So at some point reasonably soon, I will have to make the tough call.
So will you keep staying up late?
I don't know, I seem to default to finding late stuff.
Yeah. You always stick to graveyard.
Graveyard works.
Do you think there will come a time where you need to change this lifestyle?
Oh, definitely. Kid. Before kid.
I don't know.
Unless
Would
I'm...
you?
Would... At some point.
The only time you slept same time as me was early stage in our relationship. Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
You seemed to commit that.
We will see.
You scammed me.
I scammed you. Unlucky. As a team, pretty much we've just been practicing. We've been practicing and practicing hard. We practice by versing other Australian teams, and then I will spend a couple of hours a day working on draft preparation, and then my theory work, and then I will also play 3 or 4 games.
Do you think your passion has become an obsession?
I think it's a very difficult one. I would definitely say I've got a bit of it there. Like, I definitely use gaming as my stress relief. I definitely use gaming as a way to kind of zone out and focus on me a bit more. And then there's also the big factor of a lot of the time I've played gaming has been training. Like, it's been treating Dota kind of as a job.
And welcome to the inaugural Commonwealth Esports Championship.
Don't get sniped by the coddle. We just go with it.
Dire victory.
Our final discipline of the Commonwealth Esports Championships, and it all comes down to Dota 2 Open. The final medals are ready to be claimed as gold, silver and bronze titles are still up for grabs for our 4 remaining competitive teams.
But he's just not here.
How you feeling?
Oh, you know what? Like, the nerves are definitely around, but we've had some Red Bull, had some water, had our team talk, getting some movement in me, which is what I need, and we'll be good. We're just in the last minutes before the game, so, you know, just chilling out, making sure we're in the zone, ready to get on.
I'm anxious, actually. I'm anxious because as he gets older, I don't see where it leads.
I don't vibe with the chilling, sitting down and doing nothing.
I'm proud of Sam because he's taken steps I wasn't able to take and pursued something, you know, in an area that I would have loved to be able to, but just was never good enough. At some stage he's going to stop and have to move on with all the other boring parts of life, and that he's always going to regret not pursuing something like this.
Team New Zealand.
We're here to fight, we're here to compete, and we're going to take home the bronze.
Both words. Both words. Not sure whether or not the crowd agree with you.
Yeah.
So Fury's just going to have to take
And the Phantom Blink.
Fury.
Oh dear.
But this is what I was saying,
Meanwhile, the Blink and a Dream Coil there connecting onto 2. Can they sustain New Zealand? Oh, they're actually going to turn it around with the Shatter Shot and Snowball save. It does indeed come out. Do they have themselves in there still alive? Will fall. They find themselves 2 again on New Zealand. They're really pulling this back right now. Yeah. But the Puck going to try and cancel somewhat of the initiation here. Oh, look at the Gale! The Gale from Fury actually pushes them back on the able to get the Aegis. It actually goes into hand there have no chance, but they've lost the Phantom Assassin as well. That's free go. Oh,
you're in this, Xavier, you're in this.
Doing incredible amounts of damage there, but there's a refresh on the Primal
Kite
again.
PA.
Potentially turn this around here. Oh, look at the evasion. PH is able to survive and come back up to full
PA.
Where's the blood fawn?
It's coming up. PA, nice!
PA's going to fall down for 100 seconds. But Overgrowth, it will cancel the TP. Where's the follow-up damage? Do they have it? Maybe potentially in trouble here in New Zealand as they comfort. The BKB is there. Onto the Phantom Assassin. The silence being bashed up here will fall down for 125 seconds with no buyback along with the Beastmaster as well. Beastmaster will fall. Only one remaining. And it's GG. Well played. And it's going to be India that win this game too, and they are going to claim themselves the bronze medal.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. We did well. It's all right. It's on me. It's on me. It's actually all on me. That was fucked. I'm sad as hell. Like, it sucks that we didn't manage to make the top 3 because we 100% could have been there. And in reality, I stuffed it on the day. Look, at the end of the day, we're the E-Blacks. We're still ripping New Zealand in England at the Commonwealth Games. Like, that is something I didn't actually think I'd ever get to say in my lifetime. There's a lot to take away from this. There's a lot to learn, and next time we'll place better. Like, we will do better. We want to fight for more.